Hey everyone, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a little tour through my hygiene collection, just like my storage situation, how I've got things organized, set up, whatever, as well as doing a little bit of organizing because I have some things. I just purchased the Victoria's Secret Soul collection. I've got a couple other odds and ends things that I've picked up that just need to find their way into the collection, which means I have to sort things around. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a little organizing, a little like journey through the collection sort of thing. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. So I figure, first off, welcome to the floor. That's where we're gonna be sitting the rest of this video. But I figured I would start by just like showing you guys like the cart, this little shelving unit behind me, and then you can see around the corner, those are the things that I need to put away. I need to figure out where they're gonna fit, which this cart is full. Like, I don't think I could sneak a single thing into there. Also, sorry if the lighting's weird. I couldn't figure it out. The window's right there. The shelf is right here. This is just kind of how it's gonna be. So I figure we'll do the cart first. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit, get you guys a little closer, and we can go over, let's just like the loose what's on there. I'm not gonna go scent by scent because I do my collection videos for that. If you guys wanna check those out, I'll link those down below. But we're just gonna go over like organization. All right, so I figured we would do my cart first. So this top tier is Bath & Body Works exclusively, and it's all of my spring and summer scents. So I have these organized by like what season I would wear them in. So obviously spring is what's happening now. So that's the first season up front and center. And then right behind that, I've got all of like my summer scents. I'll get a better angle to like show you guys back there a little bit. And then the second tier has all of my fall and winter scents. So fall is first because that's, you know, gonna be coming before winter. And then my winter scents are in the back. So like cozy vanilla bourbon, vanilla mocha martini, twisted peppermint, that sort of stuff. So then in the back of that tier, I have all of my odds and ends, like onesie, twosie, and then Bodycology as well. Some Pacifica, Body Fantasies, Find Your Happy Place, Beloved, like all of those exist back here. It was just easiest to find them a home back here rather than like try and find other places on the cart. And so you can also see like right here, all of my summer scents. This is the back of the top tier, just everything that strikes me as summery, which means a lot of Cocoa Paradise is on this tier, and then the start of fall. And then this bottom tier, which is really tricky to get a good angle on because this is the lowest my tripod goes, so I apologize. It is all of my Victoria's Secret and Pink mists, as well as these like Happy Nation ones that came from the same website. And then this one Lonely Bodycology that didn't quite fit in with the rest. So that's also something I want to get that shuffled in with its home, essentially. But that is like the grand overview of this cart. Obviously, I've got a handful of mists that I'd like to cycle onto this cart. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's really no breathing room. So I'm gonna have to figure out the best way to make that happen. We'll get to that in a sec. Let's go ahead and go over my little shelving units that I've got, which I'll include that shelving unit back there. So moving on to like the main unit where a lot of my stuff lives, we'll go over the top in a sec when I can get a better angle. So we'll just go through like the quadrants first. So this one is just body wash. It's odds and ends body wash, things that are like, you know, not name brand, things that just don't look as aesthetically pleasing as this cubby looks. So they just kind of live here. It's just other body washes kind of thing. It goes back pretty deep, but it's easy for me to see like, oh, I don't want an Olay or I don't want a Dove. Let's dip into here. That's where I can find them. And this next cubby is Dove, Olay, and Native. So that is like all that lives in this cubby. My Native is hiding behind this blueberry one. I love this. This smells so good. This blueberry and moon milk from Dove. Really like that one, quickly becoming a favorite. But like this row is all of Dove. This one is Native with like a dove in the front and a dove in the back. This one is Olay with a couple doves hanging out in the back. I have a lot of Dove. These are like the ones I have the most of, and they all look really pretty next to each other. So this is like my aesthetically pleasing cubby. I really like the way it looks. This cubby is stuff. It's like the odds and ends, the weird things. I've got these little fine fragrance mists in the front because I literally could not figure out where else to put them. And then I've got like a wall of scrubs. So any of like my tubs of scrubs live right there. But behind the wall of scrubs, which I'm trying to dig out to show you guys. Oh, I knew that would happen. Oh well. But behind the wall of scrubs is a couple of baskets. So first I've got these like Vapo shower things. I haven't tried them out yet. My husband got them for me. And then some bath bombs. And this is soap and bath bombs, which I didn't realize I only have 3 bars of soap left. So that's a good thing to know. But this is just, like I said, soap and bath bombs. It was just easiest to put them in a little box. And then this one is shaving products and oils, and then this like random tube scrub that I haven't tried yet. It was just the best way to make the odds and ends weird things kind of more cohesive, was to put them in these little bins. That's what works for me. I know where everything is that I'm looking for. So then this last cubby is all of my like drugstore lotions. So I've got, in the back, I've got like some Vaseline, some Nivea, some Jergens, and then I've got my Bodycologies, as well as like my Tree Hut body butters and stuff like that. And then I've got this little Vaseline stick. I want to use it on like my wrists and stuff to make my perfumes last longer, but I just have not broken it out yet. I've had it for a little while too, so I really just need to give it a go, see if it helps. But yeah, so that's just kind of what this one is. I've also got just like this random Bath & Body Works body cream or body butter that just needs to make its way into my actual like Bath & Body Works collection. So that's kind of how this unit is set up. It makes sense for me. It works for me. The top is all body washes. The bottom is lotion and other stuff. And now we're gonna go over like what's actually on the top. All right, I apologize if it shakes a little bit. I'm holding you guys. But I've got this little crate, has all of my Project Use It Up stuff in it, so I'm not gonna like show in the crate. And then in front of it is just my little like travel size perfumes, mostly Bath & Body Works, but I have a couple Skylar as well. And then this side, I've got what I'm currently using as my perfume tray. It's just like a little plate that I bought. And then I've got odds and ends mists back here, things that didn't fit in the collection, or also like these were part of old projects, so they're almost gone. So I didn't want to like put them back in, just have them sit and be that empty. But I'd like to figure out something better for this space, something that makes it more aesthetically pleasing, more functional, just something that works a little bit better than it currently is, because I'm not loving it. I did pick up this little tray that I found at Michael's for like 10 bucks. I plan on using this for my perfume, like my perfume tray, instead of this little plate. So we're definitely gonna make that change today, but I don't know what's gonna change back here. I don't know the best way to make it look and be functional. Like, I'm gonna test out some things. We're gonna play around, see if I can make this better. So continuing on, we're gonna go over this little cubby that you guys see in the background of a lot of my videos, but I've never actually like really shown up close. So first off, the top is just like decor, really pretty stuff. I got a couple bottles of perfume that I just think make it look really pretty. They like fit the aesthetic. This next cubby, or the first cubby I suppose, is all of my Bath & Body Works shower gels, as well as a couple moisturizing body washes in the back. It's almost overflowing, like it's almost too many. I definitely need to work through some of these, like the ones that are half empty. I need to just commit and finish them up. What good is it doing me to just have half empty shower gel sitting around, even if that's a fall scent? Like I might as well just use it up. Get it out of the collection, get the mess just kind of worn down, like stuff like this, like that can be finished. So it's a little shaky because I'm holding you guys, but you can see like the creams are in the back. I've got an aromatherapy and then like a sunscreen in the back as well, but it's literally just like bottles of lotion, a couple scrubs, body butters, any moisturizing Bath & Body Works products ended up in this cubby. So for the most part, my minis live on this little like floating shelf that I have. I also have like my smaller mists. So these are just 5 ounces. The Mix Bar, the Finery, the Pacifica. It's just kind of what works. I don't know, I might finagle with it a little bit more because I've got some mini Bath & Body Works. Like I've got these up here But I also kind of want to get the Daffodil Daydreams, the Happy Birthdays onto here without putting too much weight, because it is just held up by a command hook, because this is an apartment. So I don't want to rip the command hook off the wall, but I want to find a way to make things more cohesive, better organized. So this might get finagled with, but it's not like the priority. And then last but not least, this isn't a section we're going to be tackling today. I couldn't figure out a way to make myself not visible in the mirror, so I hope that's not weird or distracting or whatever. But this is where all of like my perfumes live that aren't on my tray over there. This is just what works for me. Again, I have them color coordinated. I just think that's really pretty. Like, I just think, I don't know, it works best for me. I know what I have, I can see what I have. And then these drawers just have like makeup and hair stuff. This is my lovely little jewelry box I've had for well over a decade. I love it, it's gorgeous. But this is just like the little setup over here. But yeah, so that is like the last portion of the show and tell. And now we're gonna get over to actually like organizing. This vanilla potion is gonna jump, you guys, I swear. So if I do something like that, and then I can kind of build a something around it, like a spring display. So I also picked this up at Michael's because I thought it just like fit the vibe of the room really well. So I could even do something where like this is part of the display, do like that, and maybe kind of shuffle this to the side, and then do something with like some pretty pink mists or pink perfumes, something to just kind of like up the aesthetic, which makes me want to switch these out for some like pink, really pretty perfumes. Let's try that first, and then I'll pull in some mists that just kind of like are springy.
If I had $1 for every day we stood in the rain, I'd buy up that house that we used to pass by. It still looks the same, and so do your eyes. 'Cause I know the days could be hard sometimes. Sometimes.
I'm gonna say no. I like the tray, I like the portrait, but this is what's bothering me. I'm not loving that.
dream of you floating through the room, always around in every sound, dreaming.
All right, we're gonna do the final overview vlog style because I honestly just don't feel like moving my tripod all over the place. So I already kind of showed you guys this little shelf. I mean, nothing has changed since the last time I showed you guys. I just got those minis on there since I took a couple of the larger bottles off. And then this is my little setup still. I ended up moving my Project Use It Up crate over to this corner. It's a temporary home. I'm not quite sure where I want it to live yet. And so this is the final setup for the cart. Just kind of, you know, finagled things around, pulled some things out, shifted some things in. And then I'm loving this, honestly. I think it's really pretty. I think the picture just kind of like brings everything together, but also just like the nice tray that my perfumes are on. I think that's such a huge improvement over what they were on. And if you guys want to see like perfume tray videos in the future, let me know. I'm not the biggest perfume person, like I'm not well versed in the perfume world, but I do like playing with it. So I'd love to share you guys like what scents I'm playing with, what I'm pairing with what, stuff like that. Let me know if you want to see that. And then just the little setup here, I don't know, I think it turned out super pretty. I don't think it's overly cluttered. Like it could definitely get that way if I don't stay on top of it. But these are more just like showcasing pretty springy, pretty looking stuff. It's not like these are the scents I'm wearing right now. That's definitely my Project Use It Up in. And then down here didn't really change too much, just kind of finagled those mists in. And then the little shelf unit, this didn't change at all. I just put a couple things in there, nothing shifted. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like and a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.